Would you like some shitty players to podcast about a game they're not good at?
What's up, DigiDestin? Thank you for listening to the Security Check Digimon TCG podcast. Make sure to join the Cataclysmic Cardboard Discord server via the link in the description. And now, let's jump into the digital world.
Yeah.
You pulled a what?
An alt art Cano Weissmon today from the birthday packs I got.
Nice.
Yay. I made my money back.
If they're birthday packs, didn't you technically make someone else's money back?
Well, it's my wife, so I mean, technically it's my
For him to make his money back would imply that he's actually going to sell the can of Weissmons, and we know that ain't going to happen.
You know
That's
what?
true.
You know what? You're right. Facts. But
You don't got to like it, but I am right.
that's $40 I'm not going to have to spend to bling out my deck because we're finally getting stuff. Gamerman support.
Oh, yep. You're one of the 3 players that's actually excited for the English release of Rising Winds.
That is a lie. There's a whole group of us, and us Gamma Knights are going to rise.
No, I'm convinced it's you posting on alt accounts. Until I see you all in the same room together, you can't convince me otherwise. Batman.
It's awesome. I'm super excited. There's some Jellymon players out there too that are super hyped. I mean, we're trying to get hyped about Angoramon and stuff.
In all reality, I'm probably going to play the Angoramon just because it's green.
I mean, we're trying to get super hyped for it because, I mean, it's going to mesh well with the new green stuff after that really well. So we's excited.
Brain farted and forgot what I was doing, and I was trying to find that deck.
What deck?
I was trying to find the guy that made that deck.
Help me find this deck. Oh, are you talking about the Omni Turbo?
Yep. I had his name the other day, and I lost it, and then I posted in the group and found it, and I lost it again.
Man. We scatterbrain. We scatterbrain.
Live that life.
Every day.
You're thinking that'll be one of our conversation topics this week then?
Yes.
Omni Turbo.
I mean, we've got 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So the whole reason we haven't made a podcast was because locals moved their time to a time slot to where we could actually go play.
Yes.
So we've had to wait on life to line up to where we could all 4 be on at the same time to cast. Since we're all slinging cardboard on Sundays now.
Content. Hey, I better start practicing. I signed up for both Ultimate Cups today. I spent $60, so.
Well, I've yet to play 1 round of Pokemon with my Rotom deck. So that regional's going to be real fun.
We've got so much stuff to talk about today.
Oh, yeah, sleeves. We've got sleeves to talk about. We've got going to locals. We got Mikey going.
Rising Wind.
We got Jordan going 0-3 with Bloom Lord. We got Mikey going 0-1-2.
What? With Wargrave?
Yeah.
No, I was 1. Maybe I was. Was I 1-2? Yeah, I was 1-2. I was X2. That sounds better.
I was X2.
I was X2.
Yeah, I was X3. With
Makes it sound like there's a bunch of opponents there.
Yep. I was X3 of Bloom Lord.
The first week was just the 4 security check members playing each other round robin. Yep.
Oh no, that was. Wait, are we talking about the first week? That was Red Imperial.
Yeah, you was playing Imperial.
I went 2-1 that week.
Tiny.
But hey,
81.
still super chill for the shop to fire at 4. Let us do round robin.
Yeah, it was
Yep.
nice.
Played for packs. We got promos for entry, so it was super nice. Super nice. Shout out to Corbin Cards and Games. Is that their new? Because it was Toys and Games, but now it's
Toys and Games,
Cards.
now it's Cards and Games. I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Or Cards and Collectibles or something,
Yeah.
But yeah, Corbin Cards and Games, Toys and Games, whatever you want to call it. Big shout out to them. Nice little local spot. Good crew, nice staff.
And always trying.
Yep.
Pretty good product selection too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. I'm just glad they always try. Like, even if they don't know a lot of the stuff, they'll tip their hat to whoever in the room knows the most. Like round timers and all that stuff. We're helping them learn. So, that's really good. They've got that down pat now.
Yep.
Yay.
Yay.
But then the second week, we went back, and then 2 other members that was usually there, they came to the
they were at one of the they were at one of the championships.
They came and played, so then we had 6, which was awesome, and then Tiny proceeded to wipe us all again.
No, listen, okay, he did wipe us, but as a red player, I must defend myself, okay? Here we go. I got to get on my little soapbox like true champion Steven. Look, they were really close games, okay? Damn it. Like, it came down to like, the first one I got steamrolled. The next 2, it was like 0 to 1 security and 0 to 0 security. It's like, whoever can make that last swing. And we sent both last games to time. So yeah, it was, and then me and Jordan did the same thing. Both games are really tight, or all 3 games are really tight.
Yes.
See, when me and Tiny played the first game, did you sweep me first game, Tiny, or second game?
I think it was the second game I swept you, because the first game you swept me, and then we ended up going to time
on the last game,
and it was a draw. We went 1-1-1 in our match, and so the round was a draw.
Hey, get your packs. Get you one step closer to prize support.
I do agree with what Mikey said, though. Whenever I played against his War Gray X with my Black War Gray, the matches were incredibly close. Too close for comfort.
Yes, the being able to sit and save ourselves. The digivolving was all that got me. Like, we can both do the same thing up until level 5, and then after that, that's where you're doing, your Black War Gray thing, and then I'm doing War Gray X things. So yeah.
Generacy. # ban red. That's all yins were doing was degeneracy.
It was fun too. It was fun just beating the shit out of each other. It was good times.
As a Bloom Lord player, I advocate for the banning of Crimson Blaze.
Well, and okay, this last week when we played against your Dark Nightmon X, having Crimson Blaze does help, but it's nothing like against Bloom Lord or anything, because that barrier, that 6K barrier, is hard to know when to pop that thing, because if you've got it in your hand, that's just from playtime, because you're just one digivolve away from not being able to bust the board, not being able to get the max, because I'm always trying to get the max out of it. And against Bloom Lord, you go so wide so fast, it doesn't matter when you do it.
That's 100% me just playing Bloom Lord too aggressively too. Like, I should know the minute I see a red card to slow my roll and don't overextend, but my brain be wide.
Well, and that's fair. It's just like Death X, but now that we're all playing Omnimon X, we're finally realizing how really good that card is as a card. It's definitely underrated, I think. It's very oppressive.
Might want to iterate which Omni Actions are talking about. There are 2 different ones.
Yeah, we're talking about the newest one, not the
BT10.
Yeah, BT10. Yeah.
They're using BT10. I still have BT5 Omni X in my deck,
which is still good. Very good, actually.
The author of the Omnimon X Turbo deck was Kenneth Pauling.
Shout outs to Kenneth for making a very unique and giant deck that actually works incredibly well.
Yep. It's amazing.
Loved it. Work quite nicely.
I'll be interested to see what it can do with a little bit more fine tuning.
I will have the original deck linked in the description. But I do have some ideas. I was looking through some of the people that commented on it. The YouTube channel Digital Gate Studios is supposed to be making some tweaks and make a video about it. And some other people posted some of the edits that they made. Adding stuff like X Program and the new Red Purple Guillemon, which was interesting. To kind of counteract. The Guillemon's interesting because it does both what Elecmon does and adds the ability of milling your opponent if they're not playing their options.
And it also puts options in your trash a little faster, too.
Yep. Which is always helpful.
Playing from your trash.
I want to insert the Always Sunny clip of Danny DeVito and the wrestling unitard. I'm the trash man.
Yes. Every time I'm the trash man.
I'm the trash man. I eat trash. It's what I do.
So now, since we've talked about that, are we going into the hype train for this week that we're all excited about?
Next week is pre-release?
Yes. Pre-release!
BT11 pre-release.
I'm super pumped. I'm ready.
Listen, that's going to be a long day because hopefully we're also going to have a package to open.
What kind of package you talking about?
I'm talking about the new sponsor for the Security Check TCG podcast.
We got a sponsor? What?
Prismatic Defender.
Let's go.
Shout out to those guys.
Yep. Go check them out. They have beautiful shiny sleeves. Lots of magic tokens.
And hopefully some new stuff in the works.
Yeah. If you want to protect your cards and give them a little bit of extra bling, definitely check out Prismatic Defender because they have foiling built into the sleeves.
You've got wonderful perfect fits that have a star foil pattern on them. And then I think they still have some of the Oracle, which is just a rainbow.
It's like a standard smooth gradient foil.
Yeah. And now those, to me, I think they only come in one of the bundles. I don't think you can order those anymore standalone. But you got the perfect fit star foil and then the star foil mat. So you can bling, or you can really bling by double sleeving them and just send your cards to outer space with all that wonderful star foil pattern. So yeah, check them out at prismaticdefender.com. Very cool. And we'll have the link in the description below, so you can use our code, which is SecCheck15 for, I think it's 15% off.
Yep, 15% off your order.
Yeah. So check them out, Prismatic Defender. Don't bust your wallet by buying all those really expensive, pretty cards when you can make them look just as good and protect your investment by Prismatic Defenders. We'll come up with a cool, catchy commercial. I'll get to writing.
Yep. You are now tasked with a catchy commercial that I can insert into podcast.
Yeah. We'll have one of those. My brain, you guys have got my brain everywhere with my stupid tooth issues and then talking about a D&D campaign with Digimon.
What? When did that come up in conversation?
Oh yeah, we forget. Yeah. We forget you're not in the Snap group. Yeah.
My bad. Andrew brought it up and he was like, "Hey, it would be super cool if somebody did this," and he found like a template for a Digi Universe like Tamer based
D20
D&D
system.
Well, I went real rogue with it, and yes, I went to the D20 modern system and basically said we could use that for base classes, and then you could branch off there, start at level 10, and then that way you would be old enough and have some base skills because all the Digimon stats I could find are very powerful, I feel like. But yeah, there's a dude, I think I forget his name. He's on Twitter, skill something. But yeah, he makes cool Digimon D&D stats.
Okay. Nice.
So yeah, I just don't have the knowledge that like the Lord Master does to come up with cool, ideas.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do I have those ideas?
Listen, the fact that I know the Lore Master and his deep dives into Cthulhu and other cryptic
cryptozoology, not currency. I am not a
yeah. Let's step back a minute. Yeah,
cryptozoology. I know that it would be a very ghost game related.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah, that'd be freaking awesome.
Bonus points for a visit to Witchelney.
Right, see, he gets it. He gets it.
I was trying to hurry up and find a stat sheet just so I could just link it in chat, but dadgummit, man. Like, where the heck is all this stuff? Pops up all over your daggum phone, and now it's not popping up anywhere on here. But yeah, that's what I've been racking my brain on all day. And making cool content with my Prismatic Defender sleeves.
Anyway,
my order hasn't come in yet. I'm still waiting.
Yeah, my stuff's coming with the big package.
I did put in an order, so we'll see soon.
Yeah, I think right now they were running low on their supply, so grab them while you can. And then they're supposed to have a massive restock with new products.
They're saying May or June? I think May.
Beginning of June. He said definitely by beginning of June, maybe sooner. It depends on quality.
Okay. Cool.
So,
sorry, I'm linking
which is amazing because I know there are some companies that don't understand what quality is. And
yeah, I had 8 sleeves rip on me last night.
Last night?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh!
8.
In the middle of a tournament, just had a blowout 8 times. Oof.
Yep.
What times at locals last week?
3 at locals last week. Yep.
No, wait.
Wow.
Let's specify who you're talking about there. Let's shoot some shots.
Nah, because I mean, I don't know. Like I have a lot of their product, and this is the first time I've ever had issues with their product.
But it's just weird. We all had a horrible run-in with a bad batch. Remember, I bought a ton of the obsidian, whatever they are, and I'm like, oh yes, black sleeves, my favorite. And then it's like, they're these look like dog doo-doo, and why do they all have dents and dings? And this whole, like, it was like 30 cards into the pack. You know, the front cover was like all crumped. Like, looked like something had just pinched 30 of them. And I was like, oh, well, that looks horrible. It's like, thanks.
See, I got a pack, and as I was sleeving my deck, like 8 of them had poor cuts at the top, and like you could just run your finger across it, and you could tell that it was just miscut.
That's another good way. Is when you start sliding perfect fits real fast into them, and you just slowly keep just tearing through them. You know, it's like slicing. You know, it's like, oh, that's not matted together real good.
Yep.
Oh, and I linked some of the D&D stuff in general chat. Stats for just basic Agumon, Greymon, Fiery Icon, and stuff like that. Pretty cool. Gives them different abilities and then all that. I'm trying to study a lot more. I've been reading literally all day, trying to find cool stuff. But yes.
Also, Tony, I'm impressed. You know Witchelney.
I've looked into Gallantmon and his many variations, and medieval Gallantmon led me to Witchelney, so I went down that rabbit hole a little bit.
Cool. No. Nerd moment. Witchelney is another digital world, another world. Besides the many digital worlds we've been to in the animes, but Witchelney is all magical. It is said Witchelney is where Wizardmon comes from, and Flame Wizardmon, and is where Medieval Dukemon is from. And there was a run of V-Pet toys. I can't remember the year, but they were like little spell books, and you raised a witch, and brewed potions and whatnot. Real neat little toy. I've yet to be able to get my hands on one of them.
Speaking of V-Pets, though, your TikTok, I've only seen one of them.
I uploaded a second one.
Yeah, he's got 2 of them now. I watched it today.
So is that the one that you?
I am restricted on time now because it takes so many hours for them to digivolve. So now it's just a waiting game. I can't, I gotta wait for something to happen for me to post an update.
Is that the same one that you gave me?
Yes, it is just a purple one. It is a version 20th. The US. Huh?
It's been hanging on my wall for forever. I'm opening the box right now. It's on.
Don't you let it die.
Yeah, the little battery tab that you're going to pull out of the back of it, do not throw that away.
All right. Good.
As a working man, that will be your best friend. Because based on what Digimon you have and all that stuff, and what level they are, is what time they go to sleep and what time they wake up in the morning. So if you don't want to fool with that or don't want to take it, like if you're like me, I can't take mine to work. If you put the battery tab in it, it pauses it because the version 20th doesn't have a freezer mode like most of the Japanese devices. So you can nap it during the day. You can nap it. I think it freezes progress for like 2 hours and then it automatically wakes up. So yeah, I keep mine tabbed while I'm at work and then pull the tab when I get home in the evenings.
Look at that.
I'll just take it to work. He's gonna work with me.
Work all day long. So yeah, Jordan started his TikTok content creator escapades with the awesome Digimon V-Pets. So our lore master has now stepped into the realm of content creation.
Our lore master needs to drop some lore.
He just did about Witchelney.
I know. He needs to drop more.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Now, come on, you can't expect him to drop it all at one time. Then he won't have any content.
Yeah.
Exactly.
No,
You have to drop it like slowly.
Yeah, don't be
No,
like
I do.
Pedro
I do
Post.
plan on trying to get my hands on some of the more obscure devices because right now I have almost the whole run of the English release version 20th. I have a few of the Pendulum Z's, and then I have my Vital Brace. But I do plan on getting more Japanese devices and trying to get my hands on some older devices. It's just I don't want to pay an arm and a leg for them, so just waiting for the right ones to show up with the right price.
I've got some cool Vita bracelet ones you can borrow. Got all the Ghost Game ones.
Oh, there you go. I think I got the Ghost Game ones too. I have a lot of the like first run of dim cards. But
You have Omedamon?
no, I did not get Omidamon.
I did. It's one of the first ones I sniped. I was like, oh yeah. All in Japanese, don't care.
Very cool crossover, Digimon.
Yes.
I approve.
With Metabots. It needs to be revived.
As far as I know, it's still going on over in the East.
Oh my god.
We need
They
a
revived it
hero.
over here, quote unquote revived it.
Yeah.
We got a phone game that has not like
and it's
it is
terrible.
only it is only Metabots by name. Like that is just all I can say
Yeah.
about it.
I can't. It's just I've been playing it. I grinded it for like 2 or 3 hours the other day. It's funny you mentioned it, and I was like, okay, now my attention's gone. Like it's the parts, acquiring the parts, and all that jazz. It's like it's not terrible, but it's definitely not good like Metabots or the old school like Metabot game was.
Yeah, and they're all
Yeah.
like, and I mean, I get it. They're all original. Like, so, like, if you like, you don't even have like that nostalgia. You can't even be like, oh yeah, Metabots, and then it's like, yeah,
Metabee.
Metabee and
Yeah,
Rakusho, and
none of that.
yeah. Or if you're me, no Cyan Dog. Like, oh, come on.
Come on.
For the people that know, you the real ones.
No, it just means you're old.
You
Or
the real
older.
ones.
I was that guy. I was always a fan of Arcbeetle.
Hey, no, I like RB. That one's good.
Cyan Dog, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
I mean, you guys know who I was a fan of, so I mean,
Let me guess. Metabee.
how did you know? He's just so doggone cool, and one of the
You put off lots of main character vibes.
yeah.
Mikey is the protagonist.
Also, honorable mention to Similodon.
Oh yeah.
Ah, that was the yellow one. That was the one I couldn't remember the name.
Yep, that was the rival.
Yeah. So I remembered Rakusho, I remembered Metabee, and I was like, there was the yellow one. I cannot remember his name.
There's another yellow one. Totalizer.
Okay.
You know what's funny?
He was the one that the what was his name? He was a member of the Screws with Spike and Samantha. That was her name. I don't remember the third guy's name though.
Gotcha. Oh yeah, because it was Cyan Dog, Totalizer, and then the Pepper Cat. Yep.
You know what's funny about Similodon is actually it comes from a prehistoric tiger called Smilodon, which is funny because that's the Egyptian looking cat form that he is. So it's pretty cool.
I like how you just At least we're staying on track. It's a Bandai franchise, right? Metabots is Bandai. Metabots is Bandai. Yeah, we're still technically on brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
You'll have to forgive our nerdy tangents. They will happen a lot.
A lot.
Well, I guess we can get back on track then with or do you want
Next weekend?
Do you want to talk about next weekend and the pre-release, or you want to talk about the hot topic that I'm ready to chomp at the bits on?
Let's hit the hot topic first, I think.
Okay.
All right. So, as most of you boys and girls, guys and gals know, we are getting the wonderful RB01 set in English. It's just not a reprint set.
Yeah.
Oh, Ghost Game shiz. Let's go, baby.
No reprints.
Y'all can hate me in the comments. I'm sorry. I'm that guy.
I mean, I guess in the end, it's better than not getting the set at all. But
that's the most positive way to look at it. But the reason this is also me coming from a person that's played the game for, almost its entirety, I don't want newer players to feel jaded, but they are definitely, that's what they're feeling. This is just my perspective of being a old school player that's been here, basically, since almost day one. And I have all those cards, or most of those cards. There's none of those cards I need. It just sets a bad precedent maybe for what Bandai will do in the future. But all the Ghost Game stuff, I've even said it. If we didn't get it, I would have been really disappointed because I love Gamamon, love Jellymon. So, of course, I'm a little hype and I'm a little biased. So.
yeah, I mean, I don't know. There's still potential that we get a reprint set. I don't know. Just getting a little worried.
I just want to see what the packaging looks just like the special boosters, just like they did in the past with was it 1.5?
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, it's going to be 4 packs. It's going to have a promo in it or a promo pack. Like I said, that's what Bandai has done, and then they did it with Dragon Ball Super. So hopefully, what this does, it'll allow smaller sets, because now the reprint set will be a very small set. Because if you take the remaining cards, I think it was like 38 to 40 cards, maybe
like
less.
That, yeah.
So I mean, if you take what reprints were going to be in there, you could definitely put it in RB02 for English and just have it in a special booster. And that way people can go buy those. Like me, I don't have to go buy those. I can keep buying the Ghost Game ones and get the Ghost Game stuff I need. They can go out and buy the reprint set and get the reprint stuff they need. I'm hoping. That's what I'm hoping. There's no facts behind any of the shit I just said. But I don't think I was necessarily 100% talking out my ass either, because Bandai with Dragon Ball Super and everything has done this. So everybody don't totally get discouraged. Like I said, don't hold your breath, but don't let, this drive you away from the game. Because I think they will do something in a reprint set of some form to get it to us. It may just not be till next year, sadly. Or holidays. I don't know.
I just think it's keeping a lot of new players from coming in, but I have mixed feelings about it.
This is always my thing. We preach jank. But what people are upset about is like, what are you getting in that reprint set? Really tell me the cards. Like, okay, Magna Angemon. Okay, if you're really that desperate, let's go check Magna Angemon price before I, shoot myself in the foot here. But I think he's still like $28, even after this announcement. They've had plenty of time to fluctuate. If you really want to play any purple deck or any yellow deck, it's still one of the cheapest card games to get into, and I feel like we're already to the point of acting like spoiled brats. Like, you don't want to pay, like, for instance, like me not paying $30 for Jessamon GX. I know good and well that damn card works in just about every Royal Knights deck and has been proven in Armor Rush and all this stuff. The prices stay consistent for literally a year now, or like 6 months, 7 months. I might as well just go ahead and buy the bullet and get 2 of them. I feel the same way about Magna Angemon. If you want to play that deck that badly, here, let's talk about Magic for a minute. You want to play something with Blightsteel Colossus in it? Good luck. If you didn't buy the Transformers reprint Secret Lair, which most Magic players hate Secret Lair, if you didn't buy it where you got a reprint version of Megatron as a Blightsteel Colossus for $30, an affordable alternative compared to his $100 price point. If you really want to play that bad, like, you can't have every deck, okay? If you're a new player, like, okay, Magna Angemon right now, $31. He's stayed solidly consistent. The alternate art, $41. I'm just saying, if you want to play the deck, you're going to have to buy the card. It's the cheapest it's been in a long while, honestly. January the 9th, it hit a low of like $26. But the highest it's ever been is $42. I mean, come on. No, $52 is its high. I'm not trying to tell people not to be upset or not to be hurt by it, but just remember, this is like a low. That card used to be almost $60. Literally in August 8th through the 14th, the average price was $52.68. It's now a whopping $30. I don't know.
I mean, that's fair.
I'm trying to tell people they're allowed to bitch. So totally okay, but it's like, you can't have every deck. That's what I keep trying to tell new players. Quit rushing out and trying to make all these super expensive decks off the bat. Find one and piece it together. We've said it the whole podcast series. Find what you like, play it, and then piece it together slowly if you have to. Don't go out and, buy one Magna Angemon this month and buy one next month, and he's still going to be relevant. Those cards are not going to be unrelevant. That's why they have the price point on them. There's not a waifu tax or anything like that. If you really want to play it, you're going to have to buy it. And be glad it's not $100 card. Or be glad it's not like Death Exmon was short-lived. It's now a stabilized price. It's not no $120 for an alt art.
Okay. Now I'm gonna add my fuel to the fire here. I'm gonna come at you.
Okay.
With some information.
Okay.
So, let's say hypothetically that we got the full set instead of just the new cards.
Mm-hmm.
Let's say that our set was the full 122 cards, including all the reprints.
Yeah.
When you buy a box of this set, it comes with 12 packs. I'm taking this information based on the Japanese boxes.
Yeah.
If they mimicked it 1-to-1 with the Japanese boxes, each box contains 12 packs, and each pack guarantees you one super rare or higher. So, Magna Angemon in this set is a super rare. see if I can find him on the list.
Is there still that card list up of the full set? Because I know on Digimon.dev they went ahead and changed it to the new.
I'm looking at the wiki.
Okay.
I'm not looking at .dev. This is where I'm looking.
Oh, okay, got you.
So Magna Angemon is a super rare.
Mm-hmm.
Which means if you buy an entire box, you have effectively 12 chances because you get one super rare or better per pack. You have 12 chances to get one Magna Angemon. Now, how much do you think that box is going to cost you? And how many Magna Angemons do you reasonably think you're going to get in one box whenever each box only has 12 packs and there are 21 super rares in the set?
Oh, okay. I get where you're going with this. It was like when I was trying to hunt down ancient Greymons.
Yeah, there are 21 super rares in the set, and a box only contains 12 packs. Even though you are guaranteed a super rare or better in each pack, not only do you have to contend with the fact that there are 21 super rares in the set, but that slot could be super rare or higher, which means you also have to account for the 6 secret rares. And I don't know how the promos. Yeah, I don't know how the promos are slotted in, but there's a possibility that super rare slot could be taken by a promo as well, which there are 17 of. So you're trying to snap one card out of a pool of 44 cards when you only get 12 chances.
Well, no, I agree with that 100%. But wasn't that one of the reasons? Like, I forget, but I don't remember who said it, but I thought I read somewhere that the Japanese pull rates were really wide, very varied, because there was so much in such a small pack set. Like, that's 122 cards, like you said, with 20, so almost 38 cards maybe taking up that slot. Shoo. Oh.
Yeah. So you would be spending, if you were going for, as an example, the Magna Angemon, because that's probably the reprint that everybody was the most excited for in the set. Maybe some of the tamers. I think there were a couple of tamers that got reprinted that people are after.
Yeah, TK and Mimi's in there.
Oh, here it is. Here's the breakdown. It says 8 of any combination of commons and uncommons, 2 rares, 1 promo. That includes RB 4, 6, and 7, which is, I'm assuming, Ghost Game. And then 1 super rare, secret rare, or alternative cards. The super rares do include promo 35 through 40, which is memory boost reprints. So that's a cheaper value card that they might spam in there. Yeah. And then this is the pull rate on the box. 24 rares, 12 promos, 10 super rares, 1 secret rare, 1 alternate art. So I mean, like you said, it even shrinks it down even more. So basically your average is 10 chances to pull Magna Angemon out of a $60 box. $65 box.
Oh, that's another card that people were wanting. The V-Tamer Ta is in there, and it's as a promo. So that follows the same rules as the Magna Angemon because it takes up one of the super rare promo slots.
Mm-hmm.
If you were going for that, you're probably looking at 1 out of 40 chance per pack to get that. So you're going to spend. My point being with all of this explanation is that if there are specific reprints that you want, you are going to spend far more money buying packs. If this set was the complete set, you would spend far more money buying packs trying to chase that card than you would to just buy the card. And instead of having a whole bunch of bulk that you didn't want, plus 1 or 2 copies of this card, you could just buy a playset of the card and probably still not spend as much.
Insert Professor from MTG. Buy singles.
Yeah.
Shout out to the professor.
Yeah, unless you're
Indeed.
just needing to start. But I get why, because this would have been a great set to start a collection off of, or start your road off of. But sadly, it's not. Also, it's crazy to see V Tamer Ty. I didn't know he was sitting at $17. I bought 9 of them when they were $250 a piece.
Yep. I knew that V Tamer Ty was in there. I had to make sure before I said anything.
Shoo! I didn't know he was sitting at 60. I need to. Well, boys, I know what surprise support we're going to be giving away. Some V Tamer Ty. Sheesh.
Oh, now. Whoa. Hey, hit your boy up. I need 2 of those.
Oh, okay. I was about to say I do.
Actually-
I have 9. I bought them when they were dirt freaking cheap. Like,
Actually, I don't. I say that, but we're not going to pull arenas.
Hey, man.
pull rates
You
not
never-
bad
you
on
You
them.
never know. You never know.
I pulled 5 Death
Wait,
X Mons. Don't you tell
but-
me.
Between the 4 of us, we might pull enough to make somebody a deck.
Make someone a Vidramon deck.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good segue into this BT11 pre-release.
I agree. Good transition.
So what kind of? So I have to refresh myself on the pre-release. We built a deck.
Mm-hmm.
Out of the packs we open,
Any Digimon color can digivolve into any other color.
Yeah. There's no color restrictions.
No color restrictions. So what kind of? Well, I mean, I guess it really depends on what you're.
Correction.
what you're-
Correction. There are color restrictions still for option cards. You
Oh.
still have to meet the color requirements of option cards. But your
Okay.
Digivolution requirements, those colors don't matter. Anything can Digivolve on top of anything else as long as it meets the other requirements.
So 2 questions. What's your strategy going into that? I mean, it really depends on what you pull, but do you have a baseline strategy?
Ricky Rush.
I was about to say, just like with Magic, basically I'm going to build the most red aggro aggressive deck I can, or I feel like Hearthstone has prepared me for this moment. Find just that one powerful card and hopefully just build your whole archetype around it to just focus on that. So I mean, you're hoping to pull like just some ungodly SR or whatever, just so you can build your deck around it and just smash face.
And then you pull Arena as your secret, and it's like, okay. And then you pull no Vivon stuff.
Yeah, as I say, totally useless. Actually, if I pull a secret rare, I mean, I feel like I've done. I feel like I've done one. I've done one.
So, what card do you think is going to be pulled? That's going to be the. This is the second question, of course. But what card is going to carry somebody to the top of the tournament?
Marsmon. Calling it now, Marsmon. I feel like his pull rate's going to be pretty high, and that raid ability is just kind of wonk.
I think Marsmon definitely could do it, because it seems like all of his effects are generic. Like he doesn't have any archetype requirements. He has raid and when digivolving blitz.
And then once per turn,
you gain a memory. You gain 1 memory for each red tamer you have in play whenever his raid effect happens, or when the target of an attack is switched.
So raid red is probably going to take the tournament.
Well, you don't even have to pull red. That's the thing. It's like if you get lucky and pull, I feel like Bearmon and stuff will be very vanilla. So,
but the more raids you have, well, it's once per turn.
But still, like, okay, so like if you look at the abilities of Bearmon, when attack a target of this Digimon switches, gain 3,000 DP. Grizzlymon inheritable, gain 3,000 DP once per turn. So basically, by the time you get all the way up to Marsmon, you get the good Grapleomons. When the attack target of this Digimon switches, trash the top of your opponent's security stack once per turn. So you're trashing, probably swinging through something for, God, that's 3, 6. Dear Lord, he's 19,000, 18,000 DP. It's just generic. It's just really simple. I think Mirage, if you pull like Mirage Galgamon, I think that's another one. It's just that's an oppressive card. Return one of your opponent's level 5s or lower to their owner's hand. If no Digimon is returned by this effect, your opponent adds the top card of the security stack to their hand. That's cool and all, but guess what? You're still deleting their. I mean, they might be able to use that security, but it's still going away. That still gets you one chip closer to like smashing them in the face and them dying. And if you keep their board state from being there, it doesn't matter how much security they draw. They can draw every bit of their security. They don't have a board state to go to.
So what about eggs? How do the eggs work? Because if you only pull one egg, you're just screwed?
Believe that you are allowed to place a level 3 into raising as if it was an egg if you don't have any eggs.
Okay.
Heck yeah.
The poop probably won't do much because you won't have that many. Cards like, well, depending on what you pull, Penguinmon with other aqua or sea animals would be good. Because on play, you can place a blue level 3 under it with aqua or sea animal and draw one.
True.
Ninjamon would probably be good. When you play, your turn once per turn, when you play a tamer, suspend one of your opponent's Digimon. Get rid of their crap.
I mean, and also don't forget we got, literally a whole nother Black War Greymon line.
Yeah. Poor Bagger ain't gonna do crap.
Well, just because it's like, you got to look at it like this, like Justimon, Axial Arm, it's like, when Digivolving by returning one non-Justimon arm, or one, so level 6 Digimon card from, so I mean, that could still technically work. Be rougher, but I'm just saying, sticking to it. Think Marsmon, just because I feel like that looks like the SR out of this set that's not going to be hard to pull. Trust me. Just like Emperor Greymon, just like War Greymon X, Metal Guard, like it's going to be one of those things like if you open a whole box, you might get 4 or 5 of it. Like, no problem. Easy. So I think you could pull 2 or 3 of it from packs. No problem. No problem. Also, if one of you all beat me with it, I'll give you a hug and then go cry in the corner.
As is tradition.
As is tradition, yes.
Well, hopefully there'll be a lot more people there too. And then we can be like, hey, we're trying to bring back the community here. 4 o'clock, show up.
I mean, I hope so. Well, I also kind of hope this. I want there to be people there, but if people don't show up, I'm gonna be like, okay, this justifies even more to push it back to 2:30, 3 o'clock, something like that. Do you have another question? This is the.
No.
Oh. I was wanting some more dadgum questions. Dadgum. That's it. I'm building a Galactamon deck. Screw everybody.
I'll just build retaliation.
Scum. I'm building poop.
Poop.
Or Hercules Kabuterimon got its X antibody and you can't even Digivolve from... Well, yeah, he can... What can he do here? Security attack +1. Oh, you don't have X... you won't have X antibody or Hercules commentary mod.
So yeah,
No.
just set him to the side.
Weird card placement is weird.
Clavis Angemon. When digivolving, if you have 5 or fewer cards in your security stack, recovery +1. Recovery too strong.
Let's see. You got Fallen Angel. Could you build a Fallen Angel archetype? Yeah, kinda. You kinda could.
Yeah, because there's all the Mirai stuff. It's Angel Woman and Lady Devimon.
And
Devimon. If you pull Tagas, make sure that you play just a bunch of green level 4s and you'll be good.
Well, you're in luck. There's literally a wonderful freaking Vegemon in this that start of your turn gain 1 memory. God, is that not great?
Yes. Yes, he is.
Let me guess, he has a 3K DP.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, he does.
I mean, it's just perfect.
Oh, I forgot this is the set we get Wanyamon. The new blue staple Digi-Egg.
Blue egg.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
R.I.P. Upamon.
See? You won't have to worry about it no more. This is better.
I mean, this is BT11.
When attacking once per turn, if you have a blue tamer in play, draw 1 card. Boom.
Consistency you can control.
What is going on? Is this Digimon news? What is being spammed?
What?
Oh. The Digimon news. There's 2 new cards. Always happens, man.
New cards?
Mm-hmm. 2.
What do we have here?
I saw
hey, it's Capamons. Level 5 and level 6, or not Capamon, Camimon, the
turtle,
military turtle.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what the level 5's name is right off, but I think the level 6 is just Big Camimon.
I really want
Listen,
to see what it does.
I see this black and blue, black and blue, and I really wanted to make a black and blue deck the other day. I was thinking about it, but there's very few cards that mesh well
brother.
at all.
Hookmon. That's all you need, brother. There actually, listen, I'm waiting for them to daggum put up the text.
They got Waru Seedramon for purple and blue, and they teased me. I was like, oh, purple and blue, that would be so awesome. And then it's the only purple and blue card in the set.
Yep. Good old Blurple.
I mean,
I played a Blurple deck back in the day. It was lower in blue and top in purple.
That's still good for, I guess, Dramon, isn't it? I mean, he's still a good card. I mean, you won't be able to use him till you get home. I mean, he won't do anything during a pre-release, but okay, here they are.
It's the opponent's turn. They both have blocker, and when an opponent's Digimon attacks, you may play 1 Digimon card to level 4 or less from this Digimon sources. Oh my gosh.
Blue source shenanigans.
Yes.
And then here you go. The next one is you can place level 5 or lower. I'm telling you, man.
Source shenanigans. Kaiser, Naomi, baby.
Yeah. That's a card. Speaking of Kaiser now, that's pretty expensive.
That whole deck is expensive.
Well, you know what? I told the story on here, and I swear to God, it wasn't until what? Like, I think they've still got a Cocytus Blue at Corbin Toys. I'm almost positive. And I think they've still only got it for $25. Because that's just how they roll.
It wouldn't surprise me if they did.
Because that's where I got both of mine, was from back in the day. I was like, you're going to sell me all this for $40? 2 red, 2 blue, and a yellow deck. And they're like, yeah, man.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
oh my God. Like blew my mind. Because they were done selling the guy red for freaking $70 and $80 online in the secondary market. See how much Kaiser Nail is. Hey, that's not too bad. $6. It used to be 10, I think was its high mark. Nope, sorry.
Oh yeah.
$8.59. Huh. It's not terrible. Metal Gray Mon is back down to $4.
Yeah, I've not really checked the market a lot lately. I know I bought a TK the other day for around $5, and then some Pulsemon promos. But then again,
there you go. That shows you right there.
Those cards aren't played in a lot of decks at the moment, though. Is the thing. Market reflects meta, unfortunately.
But that to me, that's what every card game does. Like, people fuss at how expensive these cards are, but then if you go to any other card game, Pokemon, Lugia is a $40 card. As soon as this rotation happens and he slows down and starts to not be as prevalent, he'll drop to $20. And then after the second, probably Scarlet and Violet set, he'll be nothing. He will be like $10.
Yeah.
I think that just tells me a card game's healthy if there is a meta-driven secondary market. That means there's people playing.
Hopefully, I've got my GoPro, so hopefully we'll be able to record Corbin too. By the way.
Oh yeah. We got a lot of stuff we got to do. We got to do the opening. We got to do that. Are we going to try to do like a BT11 like mass group opening, like we open our boxes and stuff, or no?
It is what it. I'm down for whatever. I know at minimum I'm buying 2 boxes.
Yeah, same. Probably going to stick with my normal 3.
I'm going to shoot for 3. Like I said, minimum is 2, but I am shooting for 3.
I will also attempt 3.
I will live vicariously through all of you.
The Jank Master will get our leftovers and build the glorious Jank.
I don't think none of us plan on building Tyrannomon, so.
Or Bagra. I've still got I never got you those Minerva Mons. I've still got 2 sitting around here somewhere.
Listen, that one hurt my head. I took that one apart.
That deck is.
It's insane, but it hurts my head.
See?
Says the man that plays the craziest jank.
Listen, that Omnimon, I was so comfortable with that. I was just slinging him. I wasn't.
As we previously stated, he's the trash man. It's primarily purple. He's right at home.
Mm-hmm.
God, we need a soundboard. I'm the trash man.
I'm the trash man. I eat trash.
Got so many cards. I just
See
need to
if
sort through.
Corbin will let me jump in their dumpster.
I'm the trash man.
Make for a
Yeah,
great TikTok.
only if you're wearing a wrestling unitard.
I mean, if we can get a hold of one. I'm currently wearing a cat dog onesie, so.
Currently building Gun Plus, so.
Wait. Speaking of funny memes, I seen one today that it was like, it's like, oh, Rosemont support, and then it turns around and it's just Bloom Lord's face, and it's like, just kidding, more Bloom Lord support.
Well, you know, thematics. If it fits the theme, then it's.
It's just the Hydracy. We all know.
I think, you know what, guys? You know what? Okay. We'll do it. BT. No. I don't know when, but you know what? I'm going to build a friggin' green deck, and I'm going to play it at one of our locals, by God.
Green deck.
Yep. I have literally, I don't think I've ever played a green deck. Period.
Rephrase that, mono green. You did play Imperial Dramon.
Oh, yeah. It's totally different. Shh, don't slander his name.
Listen, what we need to do is everybody brings their deck to play, and then we pass it to the left.
Oh, God. Well, for me and Tiny, if we're sitting beside each other, that wouldn't be bad.
I don't mind. I'll play anything. It doesn't mean I'll play it well, but I'll play it.
Oh, whatever, Tiny. You'll come out on top anyway.
Okay, here. No, this is
You guys have way too much faith in me.
Okay, look. So that's our challenge. So we're going to do that at 1. If we don't get a normal locals to fire, we will literally pass our deck to the left. Whatever deck, we're not going to tell what we brought. And then the next time, we are going to do our best with our least color, let's see. Jordan will have to build red.
Yeah. Like mono red. Can I splash something into it?
Yeah. I mean, we'll worry about those stipulations. I will have to play green or purple, one of the two. Ugh.
Because you realize if I get to splash colors, I'm playing red black Ragnarlord Mon.
Hey, man, you can do whatever you want, but yeah, you just gotta. Or we should build that player a deck and force them to use it. Like Jordan builds me a green deck, a mono green deck that I have to play. I build him, like, basically hand him the reins to like red hybrid and say go.
Go.
I mean, at least he has experience playing hybrids, so he would understand that.
Yeah.
You know, back in the day, I played Aldemon Turbo. I mean, that was a red deck. That was
back in my day.
Back in the day, he says, as you know, we've already been playing this game too long.
Back in early 2022.
I saw some tournament results somewhere, and Green Hybrid was in the top.
You mean Rapidmon Hybrid? Kill.
Hey, Rapidmon, Gold Rapidmon's good, man.
Yeah.
I played Green Hybrid once. That's always been my fear. I play it once. I'm like, I'm a green player for life now. So yeah.
Game on now. I'm a green player now.
I'm a green player now.
I'm grandma now. I get it. I like it. I like it. I like with it. No.
Coromon? I'm Greymon now.
It's like, Mikey, I'm a green player now. Oh, Lord.
Photoshop that picture of Andy dropping Woody and it's Game On. He's just dropping him.
I don't want to play with you anymore.
Technically, there's green and Gamamon, too.
That's true. And it does give him
I think-
piercing.
I think the only color that's not in Gamamon is black.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's got red.
Does he have a
blue.
yellow form?
Ooh, no, he don't. It's
Okay, so he's
red.
missing yellow and black.
Yeah, he's red, blue, purple, green. Yeah. Yeah. Isn't a black.
So I've never played a deck that is yellow, purple, or green. I have red, black, and blue.
Now listen, I can build you a fun yellow purple deck. Or just a straight yellow deck that's still great. Don't care what anybody says. Yellow hybrid still fun as fuck.
I'll just slam the reins for Omni Turbo. It's mostly purple, right?
I think it would count as a purple deck because the only red cards that are in it is Avenge Kid, right?
The only
Yep.
red cards are what the whole deck's built around. Get out of here! Get out of here, trash man! Get on out of here! Quit selling me your snake oil.
We have fun here.
Your purple deck's actually just red in disguise. You couldn't do it without Avenge Kid, buddy.
It's Omnimon in disguise.
That's the truth. Avenge Kid comes out and like everybody's like, "Oh my god, it was Avenge Kid the whole time!" And he takes off his mask and it's just Omnimon. He's like, "No, it was me."
Dun dun dun. Facts. I wish we had more time on our hands. We had so much content rolling around. We could make so many funny videos.
Yeah. Being an adult sucks.
Adulting's hard.
We still have to figure out our tournament too.
Yeah. We haven't really figured out a charity. Cause rant time. Short one. Sadly, in a lot of other countries, there's wonderful, and we're not just trying to exclude everybody. It's just we're all four men, we're all males, and living in America, I think this proves it some that there's not enough male-based only mental health organizations. Now, yes, if you're in the military and stuff, but they're still not exclusively male. What I mean is like there's a lot of other groups that not diagnose you per se, but they help you take care of yourself and teach you how to cope and work back out into society with all, once you find your treatment, they help with that. In America, there's not a lot of those groups. They're just wide ranged, or for children, or for women, or for people with PTSD that were in military, or some kind of like service group like emergency medical or police force or anything like that. For the regular blue collar, white collar American male, there doesn't seem to be a group specified to really hit your needs. So if you know of one, please let us know. Because, I'm not saying those other groups are bad. They're great. They do great things. It's just we was wanting to try to focus more on men's health. Men specifically, mental health.
Really, the large demographic that plays TCGs.
It's males. And I don't think that's, I don't have any stats to prove it, but I mean, just go to your local game store and I mean, you'll see.
Stats to prove some of that.
Well, I'm sure there is. I'm just saying we don't have any of them pulled up. I mean, I just feel like that's a common thing.
I was gonna say I don't know about the Pokemon player base at Corbin, but I do know that of the Digimon players, there's one woman that plays for every 5 or 6 guys, maybe on a good day. And then for Yu-Gi-Oh, I don't think I've seen any female Yu-Gi-Oh players there.
No. I have not seen a single female Yu-Gi-Oh player. Pokemon, I think, has the most diverse of age and gender type out there than most communities. Just because, like I said, I think Pokemon's encompasses a lot wider age range, period, of its game mechanics. Whereas I think Digimon does seem to fit older players, Yu-Gi-Oh the same way. Competitive wise, anyway. So yeah, guys, help us find an organization, or I guess we might just have to fall back on NAMI, which I support regularly. I love NAMI, and I think it's so far, I like what they've stood for and helped. So yeah.
I'm gonna do some perusing and see what I can find.
I'm telling you, when I Googled it, that's what got me on that rant. Is like, oh, here's one. Oh, wait, it's UK. Oh, wait, it's Austria. Oh, wait, it's Australia. Oh, wait, it's Sweden. Oh, wait, it's, none of them were here. And the one that was here that I found hadn't been updated or posted on since 2020. So, I mean, there hasn't been any information or updates on it since. They had a podcast and everything, and I was like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, this is what we need. A US-based men's mental health, teaching you how to cope and live life, and, dads doing dad things, and men doing, living life. And then there hasn't been anything, no updates on it. I was like, oh, sucks. Because they probably didn't get the support they needed. Because men's mental health is neglected. That's why we want to do this.
Indeed.
I think that's all I've got for tonight. Been on my soapbox a couple times, so.
Oh, nothing wrong with that. That's the whole point that we have this podcast, is so people can talk about stuff.
Yep.
Yeah, and you guys are more than welcome to comment. I love to debate because, for me, there's only two options. I'm either right or I'm wrong. There's not a lot of gray for me. Either have a hot take or, it's well, you hit a homer or, man, you struck out. So, yeah, you guys are more than welcome to always discuss or hop in the Discord and discuss about it. Friendly discuss.
Yep. And make sure to take advantage of Prismatic Defender's discount code.
Yeah. Check 15 when you check out. Insert cool air horn. See, I'm going to start doing that to you. I'm going to demand you put in cool sounds when I say it. All right.
Replace this sound.
Yeah.
Listen, we're almost to the point that I don't even edit anymore.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But now I'm going to be like, all right, we're going to see if you're editing. Splice in, I'm a trash man right here.
Suppose I'm not.
Dadgummit. That's it. We need to hire an underling. We don't have the
I
money
need
to
to
hire
hire
an
an
underling.
Whoa. Money?
Because we need to get set up so we can go live on YouTube and podcast, and then rip it
Yeah.
straight from YouTube, put it on
We-
everything else.
We really have to work on that. Like, for
Do
real.
it.
Like, we're all going to have to get in here one day and try to get the thing going so, like, Andrew or me, one, can figure out a background and a set and see how the video and everything will actually line up.
Yeah, we need a cool background like your one that you have for playing cards.
Yes. Well, that's kind of like what I did there. Is like you would have all four of our faces there, and then you make them a little bit smaller and have like other things, or have like an extra window or whatever. Yeah, I'd like to do that. 4 on the side or 4 down low or something in the main window so you can see what we're looking at and everything. We'll figure it out though. By
We're
gosh,
working on it.
we're intelligent men. By God.
Intelligent and unmotivated.
Mental health awareness, people.
Pretty much. Nail on the head right there.
Listen, I've got an ice pack wrapped around my face right now, okay? With the rubber bands.
Yeah, it's rough, dude. Feel for you.
That's a motivation for you right there. Pain is a great motivating factor.
Heck yeah. about to be zonked out here in a minute. about to go take my my bed so I can sleep tonight so my tooth don't start hurting. Be off to La La Land.
Yep,
Yeah, no.
same here. You gotta
Super
get up at
excited.
4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. I gotta get up at 5. Leave the house by 6. No, but I am excited for next week. I'm excited for pre-release.
I'm super pumped.
Yep, I'm gonna leave work early.
Me too.
I wish I could leave work early every day.
Yeah, but then that paycheck would suck.
Yep, I need to get paid for production.
I don't know about that either, because man, there's some days.
No, dude, listen, I'll go in and haul ass.
There's no better motivator than cash.
And getting off work early.
That's true. So are we done? Is that it?
I believe that's it.
I believe that's it.
All
Oh,
right.
we didn't talk about the round robin last night.
Oh, yes, before we end this, I need to know about round robin last night.
So only 4 of us showed up for the Discord weekly locals. It fired kind of late, which is fine. Whatever. Everybody's chill. It's casual. So, and it being casual, everybody was playing casual decks. I let Cardboard and Nightmayers here pick my deck, and Cardboard slammed me with making me play Momimon, which is fine. I love that deck. It's fun. High roll. So we do round robin, 4 rounds. I played Darklight first round. He's playing Imperial Dramon, blue green. I guess some people could look at it as a meta deck. It's not really topping. It's still competitive, but yeah, is what it is. We went 2-1. Momimon. I came out. They were all close games. Same thing. I think second round was Guapo playing Insects. Hercules Kabuterimon. Very, very nice build. I liked what it did. Had that nice green curve, lots of digivolving, lots of drawing. Those were all 3 rounds were like either it was like 1 prize card against 1 prize card or 0 prize, 0 prize. Like they were all neck and neck games. The piercing on Hercules was scary because my deck's very aggressive, so I'm swinging. So all my stuff's suspended. So here he is with this huge piercer doing multiple checks. Very scary. Got that one. That one was 2-1 as well. And then last round, I played Tomo, who was rocking a deck we hadn't seen before. It was red purple meal. Played the purple Gilmon line and played the red purple Gilmon line. The high end was what was different in his mill deck, as in it wasn't like a Chaos Gallantmon loop. It wasn't Creepymon. He was playing a Tidamon as his high end. Unfortunately, I never got to see the Tidamon. But those were fun games as well. I told he stands alone this earlier at locals was I had one match where my hand was so bad I turn 1 Sin Bondoken and I whiffed.
Oof.
So turn 1, let's give the opponent 9 memory and have nothing to show for it.
Dang.
Oof. I will edit that sound in.
Oof. Like the Minecraft Steve taking damage. Oof. Yeah, no, it was a Sin Bondoken just firing it off the hip. I was like, this is going to make or break this game. And whiffed.
Hip shot.
God.
Straight into your own gut.
Game instantly over.
Yep. Deck played a lot of security bombs. I'm not going to say the deck was good. I did get very lucky on people hitting security bombs. Ultimate Flare, MVP, several Sin Bondokens hitting security and getting me bodies to show for it. So go wide, stay strong. But fun night, fun decks. Every round was great. Like seeing other people's creativities.
And you can show off that creativity.
By the way, who won? Who won?
I did. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Who won? Jordan out here laying the smack down on people.
He's slinging them balls around like crazy, man.
He went bowling. That's what it was. He went bowling, and everybody else was the pins.
Yeah.
Bancho Mamemon plays baseball, guys. He is literally a baseball.
So, Haggy QD went 3-0. Guapo went 2-1 with good old Hercules Cavateri. And Darklight went 1-2. And poor Tomo just never could get his engine to fire.
I mean, the deck seemed super nice. I don't. We would have to hear from him.
Yeah, I mean, it looked great.
Yep. The deck is built with the intentions of playing the Tidamon from 11. So
Mm-hmm.
But I think he said toward the end of the night he was going to go toward a Chaos Gallant or a Creepymon build with it. Either go full on mill or Chaos Gallant to do some grave looping with the Gilmon. Because I don't know who else here plays Chaos Gallantmon. Would it be our local? Would it be our local trash man?
I've only played it like once, but I'm the trash man.
You played it quite a bit in the earlier sets when it was just me and you gaming on your dining room table.
Yep.
Memory choking, memory control, whatever it was you did.
Yep. And then the Leomon, purple.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right, guys, I gotta go to bed because I've got Digimon stuff to study for.
Same.
Let me send us off as usual. This has been episode 12 of the Security Check Digimon TCG podcast. Thanks for listening, and we'll catch you next time.